Hey, this is Jpar, and this is the We Promise Nothing crew, and this is the new review. Today on the show, we have Myles and Lipp, but more than that, we have two very special guests on the show today. That's right, folks. This is our very first crossover episode. We have the Talk Nerdy guys here. Dave and Steve, say hello to the crowds.
Hi guys, glad to be here. Really exciting to talk what I feel will be an excellent review on Independence Day 2.
The review is going to be far, far better than the actual movie.
All right, Lipp, Myles, say hello to everybody.
How's it going, everybody? Myles here.
And everybody, this is Lipp. How's it going out there?
All right, so we will be the ones reviewing Independence Day Resurgence for you. And now you can catch Dave and Steve on Talk Nerdy, which airs on Eastlink, a local community access. And you can follow them on Twitter at Talk Nerdy TV. Is there anything else you guys want to add to that?
We are on Eastlink possibly 3 times every day. So if you haven't seen us, you're trying not to. Yeah. So thanks, I guess.
Yeah.
But we hope you tune in.
Yeah, if you have the channel, then you've already seen us, so there's not much more to add, you know?
But we do want to have a special thanks for being invited here today to talk about this movie. We're really excited, really been looking forward to it. Fans of the show, so it's cool to be here to see it happen.
Yeah, and that's awesome. We're glad to hear that, and we're excited to have you here, actually.
Absolutely. Happy to have you guys.
Wonderful.
Now, last night we all witnessed the second Independence Day to come in fruition, starring Jeff Goldblum, Hemsworth, excuse me, not Liam Neeson, Liam Hemsworth,
Movie.
Yeah.
Bill Pullman. Could you imagine Liam Neeson on the phone with the aliens? Like, I don't know who you are. I got a particular set of skills. I will find you and I will kill you.
Return my moo base. Everything will be fine.
All right, so what'd you guys think of Independence Day Resurgence?
Already throwing the Jurassic Park references in there.
Well, you know, they kind of went there. They did it to themselves.
They really did.
They did, but they didn't go full bore. You know, they should have gone all the way if they were going to do it.
But before we go too far into that, I don't want to give away too many spoilers because this is the non-spoiler edition, so our fans can hear the non-spoiler, and then we're going to really dig into why we like or dislike this movie. So for the first 10 minutes, tell me your general impressions of Independence Day Resurgence.
Definitely my second favorite Independence Day movie of all time. But that being said, I think that if you're going to see it, go see it with a grain of salt. Don't expect too much.
And some ketchup.
Yeah, exactly. Turn your brain off for as much time as you can, and you might get some enjoyment out of it from the explosions, you know? But
Explosions, cool.
Yeah.
Well, it perfectly explains Independence Day, as we know, is an American holiday, so if you like explosions, you won't be unsatisfied, I guess.
To quote my esteemed co-host, Steve once described it as Independence Day saving humanity through American patriotism.
Yes.
And this movie certainly tries to do the same in that effort. I do feel it missed the mark. It didn't have the same gravitas as the original, for sure. And I also felt that if you changed the name of this movie to anything else, it wouldn't affect it. Like it didn't feel like an Independence Day film.
Not at all.
They could have called it Super Alien Fun Bugs, and it wouldn't have affected it at all.
That was the alternate title for Starship Troopers, I think.
Yeah, Super Alien Fun Bugs. I wanted that
That's
to be
a
the
great
sequel.
title.
Yeah.
All right, general impressions, Myles.
For me, it lacked heart. Will Smith in the first movie, he brought like spunk and heart and swearing, and he was quirky, and then he wasn't in this movie. That's what was missing for me. They had no good replacement. His son was a dud for me. I don't know. I think you guys nailed it right on the head. I didn't like it. I'm just going to say it right there. It missed a lot of marks for me.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Myles here. For a action film, I felt that almost every actor was like the joke actor, the comedic relief in this. There's so many comedic relief actors, and just not that much, action-packed, strong-willed characters. Everyone had their little one-liners, and there's a lot of shitty puns.
Oh, terrible.
There's a lot of bad jokes.
It was the timed puns. Like, everyone just dies, and then Jeff Goldblum says something stupid. Oh, they gotta hit all the landmarks. Dude, 1 billion people just died.
Needless to say, this
was in the
movie
trailer.
finds human death super funny.
Yes.
super casual.
Or at least
and
they're
super
very
funny.
indifferent to
Yeah,
it.
they are very casual with the millions of lives that have been lost.
It happened once before, so we're kind of used to it now. You know?
All right, so because we were already tiptoeing on Spoiler Town, let's get to the ratings and why. Let's try not to give anything away, though.
We give it out of 5, right?
Yeah, out of 5.
All right.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
Oof.
I'm just gonna start things off with a 2. I'm only
Really
giving
low.
it a 2 because Jeff Goldblum, he still does it for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I still like
the way
Jeff
that
Goldblum in this
he
movie.
delivers his lines is so original. He's always like he's hearing his voice for the first time all the time. Like, whoa, I can't believe this stuff.
That's a perfect way to explain
Wow,
Jeff
Jeff
Goldblum.
Goldblum, you have not changed in 20 years. So I'm gonna give it a 2 only because it had like some of the recurring characters. Brent Spiner for me was a little hit
Oh
and
my
miss,
God.
but when he hit it,
He was
hit it.
bad
When he
in
missed
this
it.
one.
Oh, I'm like, Brent Spiner, you owed somebody a favor or
wow.
something.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I
I give
see
it a-
why he's been
yeah.
acting for a while.
Yeah, I give it a 2 out of
Jeez.
5.
Well,
for
come
me.
on, guys. Oh, wait, no spoilers. I can't talk about them.
Yeah.
Well, we will get into that in
Yeah.
just a second. Lip, you want to give it a rating?
I'm gonna give it a 2.5, slightly better than Miles, but
Wow.
it's definitely not a 3. I don't even think this is one I would go. I don't even suggest you go see it in theaters. But
Wow.
like this
Wow.
is a watch it at home or download or. I thought there's a lot of interesting concepts in this movie that they just didn't expand on.
I felt the very same way. That there was a lot of great ideas that they said, and I was like, "Oh, cool! I can't wait to see that." And then it didn't happen.
Yeah, I don't think it's much of a spoiler, but I really enjoyed the alien-human technology fusion.
Yes.
From all the technology they gathered from the first film. I thought that was really well done, but there was a couple things they just lacked.
All right.
on
So what
explanation.
your rating was 2.5.
2.5.
All right. So you got 2 for Miles, 2.5 for Lip, and Steve.
I say 2.5 as well. For me, it's so bad that it's kind of coming around to the funny bad, where I can laugh. We laughed about this movie for like an hour after actually seeing it, so I get at least a little bit of enjoyment in tearing it apart. So definitely a 2.5 for me.
Oh, I'm excited to tear it apart.
And I will agree with both Lip and Steve. I will give it a 2.5, and we did do that when we came home last night. We just talked about for an hour about all the bad ideas and all the things that just went wrong they could have done better, and we laughed about it.
Plot holes. It had plot
Plot,
holes.
it had plot holes you could drive a school bus through. Hey!
Plot hole so deep it would access the planet's molten core.
Oh! Wait, this is the non-spoiler part, right? We promise nothing, folks. All right, well, now that we're swimming in Spoiler Town, why don't you tell us your rating?
Well, since the whole movie's been pretty much laid out for you, you know what?
Not quite. Not quite. Please withhold yourself there.
I have to agree. Jeff Goldblum was the only real original heart of the entire movie. I'm going to give it a 2.5 as well, and that's because Julius Levinson, Goldblum's dad, how is that actor still alive? I'm impressed that he probably for months was just training, just to look the way he did for his meager role in the movie. So I feel like I'm doing his work injustice if I give it a 2.
I gotta admit, I didn't expect him to show up in the movie either.
Yeah, no,
I was like, oh, this guy's still alive? Cool.
Wow, good for you.
And I thought he was going to be one of the redeeming things of the movie. Unfortunately, not.
Well, he only redeemed it for a 0.5 for me, so I will also grade 2.5 out of 5.
All right, so pretty low reviews for Independence Day Resurgence. Normally, this is the part where we say, hey, go check it out yourself, make your own judgment. But I think we're saying this for you. You can wait. You can wait to see this.
Yeah.
It's a big blockbuster, lots of explosions. It's pretty much probably what you would have expected. So don't expect much. All right, so that has been the review for Independence Day Resurgence. This is Jpar signing out.
This is Lipp taking off.
Miles leaving the building.
Steve, see you later.
Dave leaving with Steve.
And remember, if you disagree with this review, you can leave a comment below. But also, we promise nothing. Good night.